You've probably heard that kata is important. But have you ever thought, maybe that's not really for me? That there might be something even deeper? Something more important than form? She used to feel the same way. Kata, a Japanese word for form or pattern. Those quiet, repeated movements that slowly build a strong foundation. She once believed, kata is just copying someone else. Learning kata kills creativity. She was always searching for a shortcut. Something that could bring the future a little closer, a little faster. Following the same steps, over and over. It seemed boring. For someone who wanted results now, it was unbearable. Kata takes time. It's different for everyone. But once it becomes part of you, it gives you something back: time, energy, and the space to think. Let me share something with you. A story from Fudego, the one who created this place. Come with me for a moment. Back to the day she first understood what kata could really do. She was working at a warehouse. One of the slowest on the floor. More mistakes than anyone else. Trainers were constantly stepping in to help. But there was one trainer she never forgot. She called him Ossan, the Japanese word for middle-aged man. He was strict, stricter than the others. He told her, I made tons of mistakes too. Got injured more than once. But when I finally started following the kata properly, my speed increased. The mistakes disappeared. The kata of picking. Every single movement. From lifting the item to placing it gently in the box. Ossan taught her this, patiently, again and again. She understood that sports and craftsmanship needed kata. But when it came to her own life, it felt completely different. At first, when Ossan made her repeat the same movements, she felt uneasy, as if the kata was slowly taking over her. But over time, she began to see that she had misunderstood. That kata gave her a real foundation for picking. And perhaps, it was what gave her a place to belong on that floor. Bruce Lee once said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. But I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. A master of kata, speaking about its true power. Hello, this is Fu. From here on, welcome to my sanctuary. Step away from the noise of everyday life. The soft rustle of my wings. As you breathe in rhythm with me, let something inside you soften. Please, take your time, and join me whenever you need. The story I share is not mine alone. It passes through me, and one day, it may pass through you too. This is a place where you don't need to rush for answers. I plant small seeds, and wait quietly until the day you need them. Now, let's return to her story. The kata Ossan taught her. She found she could use it at other workplaces too. Then one day, she realized, kata wasn't just for repetitive physical tasks. It could work in everyday life. Kata, her English vocabulary practice, for example. 15 minutes a day. She sets a timer, picks up exactly where she left off, and when the time is up, she writes her progress in a notebook. Every single day, the same way. Having a kata means the mood of the day no longer pulls her off course. It takes time for Kata to settle in. There are days she wants to run away from it. But the more things she turns into Kata, the easier it becomes to return. Even when she doesn't feel like it. Even when time is short. Kata exists in everything we do, every day. When you button your shirt without looking down, that's kata. Years of the same movement, now living in your hands. Any repeated action can become a kata. A sequence. A flow. And when it does, the emotions of the day have less say in whether the work gets done. Kata doesn't reach for the future. It brings her back to now. It quiets something inside. Kata makes no promises about what's ahead. But returning to now, again and again, that becomes the ground to stand on. Because she wants to stay here. And that is enough for today. If something moved inside you today, even just a little, I hope you will simply stay with that feeling for a while, or breathe together with me, just a little longer. Today, too. Fu is here.